Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, first, let me thank you all for coming here today. For those of you who don't know me, I will introduce myself. My name is lanh1. I'm the student of A5 class, Business Administration Department of Lanh1 University. And first, let's watch a clip which talk about my topic and try to guess what my topic is.
Welcome to Goldstein, Vespi & Vasquez. We are a firm with a department in alternative dispute resolution. Our firm is dedicated to making sure that each client's needs are addressed immediately. Our lawyers serve as mediators and arbitrators to help resolve conflict without costly and lengthy litigation. When you believe that a compromise is achievable in your case, you may want to mediate that case. If you choose me as a mediator, I'll bring experience to the table as an attorney and in the areas where I practice law so that I can help bring creative solutions to whatever dispute you're trying to resolve. This will save you time and money and avoid the costs of a lengthy litigation. So if you're involved in a legal dispute and you're interested in resolving the matter, give Goldstein, Vespi & Vasquez a call and let us know if we can help you mediate or arbitrate the matter.
Okay, maybe this clip has talked about some details of my presentation, and you can see that it talks about mediation. Okay, now today you can't avoid disputes in business if you want to become a businessman. And the most common way to resolve some business dispute is mediation, and there's a lot of way to mediate. But the most useful way is using mediator. As you can see on the screen, there are two sides in the business dispute. One side, who is the victim, has a great damage, and one side, who is the defendant, who has caused the damage, which they must pay for it. And the purpose of the mediator here is resolving the business disputes after them as peacefully as possible. And so I think that is really important, and of course very difficult to choose the good mediator if you have the business dispute in the future. So the purpose of my presentation is to show you some ways to choose the mediator, which is some qualities essential for the mediator to resolve the business disputes. And my presentation has divided into three main parts. First, the mediator should be good at communication. And second, some knowledge about economy is needed for the mediator. And third, British seem to be the most important qualities of the mediator. Okay, my presentation will take only 10 minutes, so there are plenty of time for questions at the end of my talk. Okay, let's get started. First of all, you can see that the mediator should be good at communication, such as persuasive, flexible, and sensible. Therefore, the mediator should use their communication ability to show that they sympathy with the victim and persuade them to accept the compensation from the defendant. In mediation, sometimes the victim has lost their control and demands the defendant to accept a great compensation. So, in that situation, what should the mediator do? The mediator should be very flexible and sensible. They should try to comfort the victim and try to recommend the defendant to accept and to give the sincere sorry to the victim, and give the appropriate compensation for what they have done. And secondly, for the good and the best mediator, they should know and they should have a thorough knowledge about economy. For example, um, Ecoterm, commercial laws, credit laws. In the mediation, the mediator should show that they have known every detail of the disputes, and that they will show the dispute as peacefully and also appropriately. If you want to choose the best mediator, try to choose the one who has a lot of knowledge and a lot of experience, because they not only have shown the disputes economically but also appropriately. Why the mediator who don't have much knowledge about economy doesn't can resolve the dispute appropriately? They just depending on their feeling, their emotion, and the dispute can be successful. Can be resolved successfully. And the mediator who have a lot of experience and knowledge will know how to resolve it and can solve the dispute appropriately. Last but not least, the most important qualities of the mediator, I think that is British. So what does it mean? I think that British is not easy to have. The the one who have British will have a lot of experience and a lot of specific success. So you will be easier to persuade someone if you have your own prestige. Uh, in mediation, the mediator will be easily to persuade the two sides if they have their prestige, and you will know that the mediator can be the mediator's advice can be heard and can be respected by the two sides if the mediator has their prestige. And you know that if they have a good communication ability, they have a good knowledge about economy, they will have, of course, they will have a British and will become a prestigious people and can be heard by everyone, not only the two sides, also everyone in the world. And okay, finally, I will finish my presentation by giving you a pie chart. Let's talk about the qualities, the important qualities essential for a mediator. You can see on the screen. And first, let me quickly explain the pie chart for you. You can see that the different colors here have been used to indicate different qualities for the mediator. The pink one is prestige. The purple one is having economic knowledge. The orange one is being good at communication. And the last one, the yellow one, is others. You can see that prestige seems to be the most important qualities essential for the mediator, which is 40%. Stand in the second position is being good at communication, and having economic knowledge is stand in the third position, which is 20%. And the others just take only 10% for the qualities essential for the mediator. And my aims from this pie chart was to show you the importance and the influence of the three qualities I have been said before to the mediator. And in the future, I think that if you want to choose the best mediator, I hope my presentation will be useful for you. And I think that it's not too difficult to choose a good mediator. And if you just try to avoid the business dispute, and if unfortunately you meet them, you will. I think that you will try and you will have opportunities to choose the best mediator for your own dispute. And thanks for listening. Any question?